turn up. You better be there.
Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Hope everyone has been doing well. In today's video is going to be a first impression video on a product that I have been trying to get my hands on to test out for myself for a while now. It has been going crazy all over YouTube community, and it is the Dermacol Full Coverage Foundation that I'm talking about. And I didn't know what color would fit my skin tone because I was not able to try it on. So I got all three colors instead, and the colors that I got was the number 210, 212, and 213. So I got these off of Amazon, and this is what the box looked like. It says that it is waterproof, has SPF of 30, and it is hypoallergenic. So the claims on these makes it sound super appealing due to the fact that it is said to be full coverage. It is said to cover up even tattoos, the darkest bruises, and anything that you would like to cover up. It is meant to do the trick. So for today, I've already done my eye makeup. However, I have not done my foundation yet, and I wanted to wait so that I can try out the Dermacol with you on my skin. I've actually already used the 213 to try and cover up a little scar that I had on my leg, and it did work pretty well. However, I wanted to try it on my face to see how it would work on my face today, and I believe the 213 is a little bit dark or too dark for my face, so I'm going to start out with the 210. And let's do swatches of these first on my hand so you can see the different coloration of the three shades. Alright, so I have the color swatch on the back of my hand right here. So the first color is the color 210, the next one is 212, and the last one at the bottom is 213. And as you can see, there is a little bit of a difference between the different shades. And the 210 has a little bit of a pink undertone to it, and then the 212 has a little bit more of a yellow undertone. It's more of a tan color. And then the last one down here, even though it's darker, it does have a pink undertone to it. So it's kind of hard when you go on to the website or when you're looking at all of the shades that they offer on Amazon. It's really difficult, for me at least, to identify which shades would be closest to my skin tone. So that's the reason why I picked up these three shades, in hoping that I can mix them together to find the right shades for me. So let's try this product on my face because I want to see how this is going to translate to the coverage on the face. Okay, so I'm going to start out with the shade 210 on half of my face over here. I think this is the closest match to my face or my skin tone. So we're gonna start out with this and see what it does. This is quite a thick consistency. So let's see. I don't want to put too much on. I'm not even sure how much I'm supposed to put on. Wow, this is quite thick. And it looks quite dewy too. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with this shade 210. I feel like it matches my skin tone very well. I usually like my foundation to be on the lighter side. I think this color is probably one shade lighter than my skin tone, so I'm happy with the result for the color. Now let's talk about the consistency of the product. The product is super thick when you squeeze it out of the tube. The consistency is really thick when it goes on. So a little bit goes a long way, okay? So when it goes onto the skin, I definitely have to say that if you pack on a little bit more product, it's going to definitely give you a full coverage look. However, it is quite sticky when it's on my skin. I can feel it now, and I am an oily skin type person, so I definitely know that for summer days, if I'm outside, this is going to strip off of my face in 5 seconds. So right off the bat, I already know that I'm gonna have to pack on a translucent powder to help keep this foundation on my face. I can already feel the stickiness coming out of my skin. I'm not really used to that feeling. So usually what's really important to me when I'm looking for a foundation is something that goes on very light, seamless to the skin, and definitely try to help minimize my pores. And I can already tell with this, I'm not sure if it's because my skin is so oily and the product is not mattifying my skin at all, that the pores around this area seems to be more maximized, or at least doesn't minimize my pores area, so you can still see it through the mirror. That's something that I kind of not something that I would choose in a foundation. If I was to repurchase again, I would try to look for something else that maybe would provide me with more of a pore minimizing look. So now that I'm finished applying this all over my face, let's give my final thoughts on this Dermacol full coverage foundation right here. I definitely have to say that yes, it is full coverage, very buildable. However, the consistency is quite thick, and I don't like the thick consistency of this product. Is this something that I'm going to grab or gravitate towards when I do my makeup routine? Probably not, because I do feel that there are a lot of other foundations out there like BB cream that could have a buildable coverage also. Okay, so let's talk about pricing. This cost me around $14.65 on Amazon with Prime shipping. That means that it came in 2 days, so pretty fast shipping. It is around 30 gram. I do feel like it is a little bit more on the expensive side. However, the product is quite thick, so you only need to use a little bit, and a little bit will bring you a long way. I believe that's all I have to gift you for this first impression. If you have any questions for me, please link it down below and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. If you have not subscribed already, join my family and do subscribe so you can keep up to date on all of my newest videos. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video.
You better
Bye!
turn